In the midst of a political crisis, Bulgaria is preparing to adopt the euro. Public opinion is divided down the middle between euro enthusiasts, who are hoping for cheaper loans and greater integration with Europe, and patriots who fear price increases and the loss of part of their national identity, along with their currency. On January 1st, Bulgaria will introduce the euro, becoming the 21st member of the European single currency zone. This means that only 6 of the 27 EU countries will remain outside the monetary union: Sweden, Poland, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Romania, and Denmark. Polls show Bulgarians are divided on the issue of introducing the euro. I am happy. We will now be able to travel easily, paying in euros without having to exchange currency. However, the decision has also sparked fierce opposition. Protesters took to the streets, waving Bulgarian flags and holding banners with the euro symbol crossed out, and slogans like, "Why do we need the euro if we lose Bulgaria?" I am against it. Firstly, because the lev is our national currency. Secondly, Europe is heading for collapse, as even the US president mentioned in his new national security strategy. And there are similar conclusions that both the euro and Europe are heading for collapse. Joining the eurozone is evidence of Bulgaria's economic improvement over the last decade, especially low inflation. However, political chaos and public frustration over mismanagement and corruption are major challenges.
And there are vulnerable populations that I'm not sure are very well aware of what should be done, especially in the first months after the introduction of the euro. Older people, people living in remote areas, people that have with low level of education. For them, I think that it might be a bit difficult.
The changes are already visible on the streets and in the shops of Sofia. The prices of everyday goods, from fruit in supermarkets to bottles of wine, are displayed in both Bulgarian levs and euros. I'm rather against it. From what I can see, we're going to become poorer. The lev will remain in circulation until around the end of June, when it will still be possible to exchange it for euros free of charge at banks and post offices. After that date, it will only be possible to do so at the Bulgarian National Bank.
It's difficult because for practical reasons. So the currency is new. They are a bit afraid that they will not easily get accustomed to the new look of the banknotes and the coins. They have difficulties in calculating the prices.
Supporters of introducing the euro, mostly business people, argue, among other things, that foreign investment will increase, currency exchange costs will disappear, and the country will more strongly be integrated into the EU internal market. We are partly financed by European programs. We also use bank loans, and of course, personally, as someone who lives in Europe and Bulgaria, I am happy with the decision to introduce the euro. I think the adoption of the euro could have happened a long time ago. I travel abroad so much that I've gotten used to the euro, and its adoption won't make any impression on me. Bulgaria is facing a political crisis. Since 2021, parliamentary elections have been held 7 times, and more may be held in the coming months. The last government resigned on December 11th amid mass protest against corruption and plans to raise taxes and social security contributions. Some argue, instead of joining the eurozone, Bulgaria should focus on stabilizing its own political situation.